handpicking. Here we have different kinds of pulses and a bowl of rice. After pouring three kinds of materials, we will mix them and then we will do hand picking. We will separate the yellow ones in the yellow part and then we will pour the others in the orange part. And then we will separate the orange ones. And then we will take few rice and then we will separate the rice. This process separating things which have different sizes, and this process is known as hand picking. In hand picking, we separate two solid salt mixtures and they have different properties, that is size, shape, colors. Through this we can separate and perform hand picking. Now we will perform the sedimentation process, in which there are two parts. We are going to use water and the sand. Here the sand will act as a sediment, in which we will pour water and then pour the sand. Then we will make the sand get rest in the bottom, which is called the sediment, and without disturbing it, we will pour the water in it. So let's perform this activity. First we will take an amount of water and then we will pour a little amount of sand. We can see that here the sand particles are getting deposited at the bottom of the water, and this will perform the sedimentation, in which we remove and separate a liquid mixture and a salt mixture. Through this we perform the sedimentation activity. Now we will perform the sieving activity, in which we use a sieve, plate and a bowl of flour, in which if accidentally added sand, means in the activity we have added sand in this flour mixture, so that we can perform the sieving activity. So now let's start this activity. We have poured all the mixture of the bran flour, and now we are going to sieve it. You can see that all the flour is getting separated in it and the sand is getting deposited in this sieve. Now we will continue doing it so that we can see the result. Now we have separated the flour, but it is not so pure, but we can make an estimation that it is get separated. We can see that pure sand is present in this sieve, and as this kind of material doesn't let these particles to go out, the sieving, the flour has got separated, and we can see that this is totally pure. This sieving activity varies on the properties of the material. Two of the particles or the properties having different sizes, their shapes, and we can also say a colors. So this way we can do a complete sieving process. Now we will perform the last activity, that is winnowing process of separation. We have taken few dry sand, some bits of paper and a cardboard. First we will pour the sand in the cardboard, then few bits of paper. We mix the both of the elements, and then we will stand in a higher altitude place and raise the cardboard, and then we will take a little bit. We can see that the sand is forming a heap, and the papers are getting separated on the down. So we can remove the paper from it and we will together get the sand that we had poured and we can separate the papers. So this way we can do the process of winnowing. In order to get a perfect winnowing according to scientifically in experiments, we will make an artificial blow up with this cardboard so that the paper gets away, that is the lightest material, and then we can get the heap of sand together in a heap. And so we can see the papers are distributed in these areas, and these are like the light materials performing as the process of husk, and these are the rice grains according to the farming and harvesting. So this way we perform a perfect winnowing.